minimum listenership. That's right, you heard me correct. You can make some money, girl. It's everything you need to make a podcast in one place. Download the free Anchor app or go to anchor.fm to get started. What's up, you guys? Welcome to Broken But Not Destroyed podcast. It's me, your girl, Rosanna Davis, better known as Rose. So in today's podcast, we are going to talk about fear. I'm going to give you the definition of what fear is, the definition of what causes fear, and then I'm going to explain to you guys some of the things that I'm afraid of. Now, this is a little disclaimer. If you hear my pages turning, that's because I've written everything down because my memory is shot. So if you hear the pages turning, please just disregard the sound. Okay? So let's jump right into it. What is fear? Fear is an unpleasant emotion caused by the belief that someone or something is dangerous, likely to cause pain or a threat. Okay, that's the definition of what fear is. Now, what causes fear? The universal trigger for fear is the threat of harm, real or imagined. This threat can be for our physical, emotional, or psychological well-being. While there are certain things that causes fear in most of us, we can learn to become afraid of nearly anything. Okay, so now that I explained what fear is and what causes fear, let me tell you what I'm afraid of. Okay, so for a long time, I was afraid to be myself. I'm the type of person that likes to have fun, make any and everyone laugh. Like, I have a really big personality. I was scared to let that show because the fear of being rejected by others or having someone judge me. So for a long time, I was suppressing who I really was. So I think maybe over the past 7 years or so, I started to let my personality show just a little bit more. It's harder to be something you're not. It's always good to be your true self. Okay, so one of the things that I deal with is the fear of rejection. Like, when it came down to applying for jobs, I would already apply for jobs that I have friends in. I knew I wouldn't really be interviewed for the position. I would get the job based off my friends and who they were and who they knew. I was afraid of being rejected. I was afraid I wasn't good enough. And until this day, that is something I am still dealing with, the fear of rejection. Like, it's sad, you guys, but I am working on it. The fear of rejection held me back for applying for different jobs and different positions. That is something that I'm still dealing with as of today. One of the other fears that I had was I was scared to fly on a plane. Some of y'all may think, oh, that's nothing. Just get on it. Just ride it. But no, for me, I thought like it was going to be like a snake on a plane situation. Let me tell y'all, this fear was very real for me. Like, I was scared. Another thing that I deal with as far as fear, like, I have a fear of meeting new people. I was always the type to be like, no new friends. I don't want to make or meet new people, thinking they would hurt me. This is why I stayed to my same group of friends, or rather just stay to myself. I also had a fear of learning. I was a high school dropout, overage, undercredited. I was just a hot mess. Okay, so now that I've talked about some other things, that I'm afraid of, I want to talk about how I'm overcoming some of those fears that I, let you guys know of. So I can't tell you guys how you can overcome your fears, but I can tell you how I basically overcame mine. For starters, I've stopped caring about what other people would think about me. You're not going to be everyone's cup of tea. No matter what you do, there will still be someone that don't like you. So just go ahead and be yourself, girl. I started to realize that some of these fears were holding me back from enjoying my life. For starters, my fear of flying. I got on a flight with my husband to go to his country, St. Martin. I had so much fun, y'all. I can't wait to go back on my next trip. My fear of making and meeting new people. Y'all, I am happy to say that I made a new friend or two or a few. I realized that not everyone is out to hurt me. So now I am enjoying the process of meeting new people. My fear of learning. I was scared to go back to school out of the fear of not being smart enough. I wasn't even smart enough to finish high school. I decided that this isn't the life that I had wanted to live. I wanted to get my GED. I wanted to progress in life. So, you guys, I am here to tell you that I did get my GED and I graduated college with my bachelor's degree. Woo woo! Your girl over here doing things. I am so glad that I conquered, some of my fears. My life has been so much better. I feel free. I've been a lot happier. Things have just been going in my direction and moving at my speed. Yo, life is so much fun. Now that I was able to conquer some of these things, there are a lot of things that I am trying to work on now. I just wanted to give you guys some of the things that, I was afraid of and that, I'm overcoming currently. So, after listening to this show, I hope some of you all can conquer some of your fears. Try and do some of the things that you are afraid of. What's the worst that can happen? I promise you might like some of the things you're scared of. Like if you're scared to try new food, try it. You might like it. You just might like the food that you are tasting. So before I go, I want to leave you guys with this. Fear has two meanings. Fear can either mean forget everything and run, or fear can mean face everything and rise. For me, I chose to face everything and rise. I no longer want to live my life in fear. I want to get out and have fun and do the things that, I was scared to do. The choice is yours. Either you're going to forget everything and run or face everything and rise. Now, I also added one more thing if you needed just a little extra to get you going. I have a scripture for you guys. It's Isaiah 41:10, and it says, "So do not fear, for I am with you. Do not be dismayed, for I am your God. I will strengthen you and help you. I will uphold you with my righteous right hand." Now, if that wasn't enough to get you going, y'all, I don't know what else to tell you. Because that right there is going to get you through. Okay, so basically, that is all for today's podcast. I hope you guys enjoyed it just as much as I did recording it. This was a little hard for me because, like I said, I am the kind of person that keeps everything to myself. So actually doing this podcast is a release for me. And I hope you guys, are able to take away from it. So I hope you guys enjoy. Let's chat in the comment section. If you are listening to this on YouTube or Instagram, let me know in the comment section below what are you guys afraid of and how you guys are trying to, overcome some of these fears. I would love to talk with you guys. So that's going to be it. Until my next podcast, guys. Bye.